Hello, welcome to Ascended Empress 3 Tarot. Let's check in spirit and see what you need to hear at this moment. What is going on around you? What are the energies around you? There's third parties, attachments, tied down, captive, curse, negative minds. So there could be people around you that are negative at this moment. How are you? What are your energies? Realizations. It feels like you're probably beginning to see it and awaken to this. What else? Oh, okay. We're just gonna leave it there. Let's just trust it. Let's see what the advice is for you. This one first? Breakthrough. Okay, so awakenings, breakthroughs, inner vision, truth. And your advice is just to look into the truth, to see it for what it is, to trust yourself when you feel that truth, because sometimes it doesn't come like crystal clear, right? Like it's like it doesn't get spelled out for you. And then also there's a turning point and a preparation, so you are being called to prepare for the shift, perhaps getting rid of this or dealing with these energies. So let's see your shadow. Let's talk about the Empress's shadow right now. Okay, let's do that one. Love. What about love? How is that a shadow? Boundaries. Okay, so you're still working with boundaries. Nature, the nature of the heartbeat or something, the wilding and fate. So you are being called to be clear about the boundaries that you have and tapping into, I guess, like the fate is just like letting it go. It feels like perhaps as your shadow self being less controlling. Let's see, at the bottom we have ask body, so also pay attention to your body. Love is also your heart, so stay attentive to your heart, your heartbeat, what you're eating. That also will help you clarifying your mind, because they say your stomach is your second brain. So let me see if this is caught. Yeah, okay. They say your stomach is your second brain, so it's important to stay eating healthy. You know, it doesn't matter who's around you, the negativity that goes on. Just put boundaries on those negativities, cut it off, you know. And actually, let me switch this because this is the positive side over here. Yeah, so boundaries to this energy, feeling like those thoughts, you know, just put an end to it. Let's see what affirmation comes up for you. What affirmation or what chakra? Oh my goodness. This one wants to come out. Release. So you are being called to release, control, release how love is supposed to be, release everything. I release that which no longer does not serve my highest purpose with gratitude and love. So definitely tapping into love. Perhaps maybe that's the challenge of being like tapping into that. Let me see. Oh, okay, and then we have Archangel Raphael at the bottom. And you can say, I invite Archangel Raphael to bring healing and knowledge into my life. So I'll leave this out for you. And let's see for the income, for law of attraction. How does this... Ooh, okay, this one honestly came out first. So it says, I am learning to allow well-being in. So part of opening your heart is to allow things in. If you want things to come forth, if you want to manifest something, you need to open your heart so you can let it in, right? You can't just like be closed off and you know, if you don't let yourself in. I mean others in as well, but yeah, yourself, like being honest with yourself. So it says the art of allowing is, I am that which I am, and I am pleased and joyful in it, and you are that which you are, and you are different from that which I am. I can allow that, for it is also good. So it's just like live and let him live. Like, you know, like live and let live. It's like letting others live, let yourself live, and then just like not having to control the third parties, or also not letting them control you, because you are allowed to have different thoughts. You are allowed to be different, to have a different life. Okay, so let's see what Mother Isis comes up. Any messages from Isis? Oh, thank you. Ancient power mysteries. Hear the rattle of the Isis playing. Let's read this. Where is it? Oh, well, oh, it's this one. Ancient power mysteries 23. Okay, so it says, the rattle of Isis is sistrum, is playing in the hand of the goddess now. Can you sense it with your inner hearing? The vibration reaches through your crown chakra and enters your body, initiating you into great ancient power mysteries of sound, creativity, and healing. This is a time when words and music will become increasingly important on your spiritual path and healing journey. When the Lady Isis initiates a beloved into her ancient mysteries, life can become quite interesting. And initiate of Isis does not just learn new ideas as a student, but is thrown into the experience of the mystery in a real day-to-day living, so that they may be truly mastered in our lives and then utilized in service to help the lives of others too, so that one day all beings will be healed and whole according to the will of the divine feminine. The rattle of Isis initiates us into the mysteries of sound, healing, and creation through vibration. If we listen carefully with our inner ear, we can hear the sounds of the universe alive. We can sense and hear that our inner ear, the movement of planets, the beating of the heart of Mother Earth, and the music of the goddess, guiding us through sound, helping our souls to dance and move, and our lives to heal. You are guided to use words that reflect the experience you would like to create in your life. It may involve shifting how you speak. For example, rather than focusing on struggle or what is not working, focus on the signs of life and healing that you experience. This may also include using chants, incantation, and prayer. It may also involve singing or playing a musical instrument, or using sound for healing through the voice of another or another instrument, such as crystal bowls, rattles, keyboards, and string or wood instruments, and let the sound move you. You may use this healing for yourself, but if you are a healer, this oracle can guide you to explore this in your healing with others. So right now, let's actually do that. It's so funny because I threw out my crystal singing bowl last night because one of them was broken. I had two. And one day I was cleaning and one of the rocks fell on it, and I didn't notice it chipped it, so I had it taped. I put it back, and then I was just like, I didn't want to let it go, it's too expensive. And then I ended up just like having it just for the initial like taps, you know, for the opening of the reading. And yesterday I was like reshaping this whole area, and I just ended up throwing it out. I was like, you know what, I can't be, you know, like I released it. I was like, I can't be holding on so tightly about this. Like, it's okay, I'll buy a new one. It's better to have something that like it's, you know, it's not cracked, right? So let's take a deep breath. Release. Deep breath in, hold, and release through your mouth slowly. All right. So that was beautiful. Let's see what guidance comes through for you as well. Actually, let's see the challenges right now. So let's see. We saw the shadow. We saw the heart was the shadow. You're having external influences. What is the challenge for the viewer right now? The star is healing. It's coming into that full embodiment. The Ace of Chalices is like allowing that allowing your true self to show forth, to open in your heart. The and clarity. So right now it feels like being clear about who you are. So you probably do need to take a little bit more time in meditation. We also have the Two of Cups. So yeah, like switching out the energies of like the third parties, like whatever energies that like it's around you that like it makes you feel like you're trapped. It's like going for more balanced connections, right? And the Three of Wands is like also finding your purpose in their lives, in your life, in people's lives, in the world, creating something. And the Six of Cups is like nostalgic energy as well. It's like having that joy. You want joy. Okay, so what's the outcome for this reading? It's the Eight of Pentacles. It's working. It's like working at it, but also being gentle with yourself, being patient. It takes time. I think that's what Spirit wants you to know, is that it takes time, but definitely continue to work on it. We have the Magician and we have the Hangman. So right now you are being called to work on thinking about like surrendering, and then also creating what you want to create in the world around you, in your inner world, right? So start with your inner world and then splash it outward. So let's see what comes up for this oracle card. Oh, we got a couple. Okay, we got two. So we got Hathor's abundance guidance. Acknowledge the abundance in your life. Express gratitude for the resources and opportunities you have. Consider ways to share your prosperity with others in meaningful ways. So maybe that's a part of your purpose. Hathor's nurture guidance. Focus on nurturing yourself and others. Provide support and care to those in need, and also practice self-compassion. Cultivate and nurture an environment in your relationships. So yeah, so right now your relationships are being targeted in a good way. They're being transformed. They're being better, you know, like they're being polished, I would say. What else comes up? This is an all-in, going all in your purpose. What are you offering, you know, when you're giving something, when you're supporting others? How are you doing it from the heart? Do your part. You are being called to do this. And fast. It feels like if you're acting with Spirit when you feel the nudges, it's like it works out better for you as well. And also fast things that you need to like go into this surrender mode, and fast the connections that you need space from. And let's see what else comes up with this one for the Empress Collective. What other situations did I leave out? Memories, old acquaintances. So yeah, so you're offering, okay, so you're offering old memories, you're offering old acquaintances, and you're moving into the new you, the new era. You're learning how to just be you, be authentically you. The star in you needs to rise, and how to love. And you need to let go of the pain perhaps from the past, if there was anything painful, any connections that weren't truthfully from their heart. Like if you didn't know how to love, and remember that the shadow right now is how to love, is how to love yourself and how to love others. It's a little messy, but damn. But yeah, let's see what else comes up. Peace. It feels like all you're looking for is like order, harmony, and peace. You also have Father, which is protection, teaching others perhaps. And love, appreciation, fondness, respect, and trust. So love for yourself, trust in yourself. You know, the more you work on yourself, the more you listen to yourself, the more you'll trust it, the more you have those boundaries up. I feel like boundaries came up, right? Nature, yeah, boundaries came up as well. So remember to keep your boundaries intact. That's a part of loving yourself. Having boundaries is because you love yourself, that like you need to have certain things in place out of respect for yourself, because there's an order to things. There's a time and a place. And if you have someone, third parties, coming in with negativity, and it's just like you're just waking up and then you hear negative things, it's like it's gonna lead you off on a whole negative day. So that's why you have boundaries in place, you know. So there's a guidance, there's an order of operations, and it feels like you are being called to cultivate and nurture that environment that you want. And if those relationships, those friendships, they don't like it, then it feels like, okay, goodbye, like, you know. But do your part in communicating it, okay? Let's anchor this message in with an angel. Patience. Yes, so all good things take patience. Have patience with yourself. Love, compassion, like that's a big part of the journey of becoming, right? So you got this. If you need anything, please, the email is at the bottom. Comment, share, like if you resonated with this message, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.